I'm introvaid. As promised, I'm back with another book review. It's also a non-fiction and one of my favorites. It's meant for the readers who are into spirituality. Here's the book. It's Many Lives, Many Masters by Dr. Brian Weiss. As the cover page itself says, it's the story of a famous psychiatrist of repute, Dr. Brian Weiss. He's based in Florida, and his patient Catherine. Catherine approached Dr. Brian in 1980. She had some anxiety attacks, some phobias, she used to have nightmares, and she was basically very terrified for no apparent reason. Even after 18 months of treatment, Catherine showed no improvement. One day, Dr. Brian Weiss suggested hypnosis. He did get some breakthrough when Catherine was able to recall a few traumatic experiences she had had as a little girl. But then, they did not help her at all with her symptoms. One day, during the session, out of desperation and frustration, Dr. Brian Weiss told Catherine to go back to the time from where her symptoms had arisen. What he was not ready for was to go back to 1863 BC. Because Catherine started to describe her lifetime, a past life as a Rhonda, a young girl who was engaged in embalming the dead bodies before the burial. It was shocking for both the doctor and the patient. Catherine started benefiting immediately after the recalling of each lifetime that she had had. She recalled 10 to 12 lifetimes with Dr. Brian Weiss and admitted that she had incarnated 86 times. What was notable was that she was able to recall everything in detail and describe so many processes such as making butter, embalming dead bodies in such great detail that even the doctor could not doubt the veracity of her statements. It is so because Catherine in real life had had no exposure to any of these processes. She had no knowledge of them. Still, Dr. Brian Weiss continued to be skeptical till the point Catherine revealed some very personal secrets of his family to him. He was a man of science, and till then he believed that science had an answer to everything. But then he realized for the first time in his life that there are things out there which could not be just explained with science. The most interesting thing about the book is that Catherine was able to serve as a conduit or a channel who could relay messages from in-between states after death from highly evolved spirits, which the author chooses to call masters. They are the ones who give very useful and interesting information about things such as the theory of karmic debt, the existence of 7 planes in the afterlife, the fact that we are all here to learn lessons and that we decide what lessons we choose to learn and what karmic debts we have to repay. And the ultimate goal that we all have here is to gain knowledge and to become godlike. This is what fascinated the doctor the most. But Catherine, during her sessions, she made it very clear that all these messages were for the doctor, not for her. Because she had started getting better just after recalling each passing lifetime. Because she had started getting better already. She became more radiant, more attractive, and much more intuitive. In the last session, one of the masters made it very clear that from then onwards, Dr. Brian would have to rely on his intuition to gain more knowledge. That's when Dr. Brian started meditating, and that's how he gained the information that is there in the last few pages. Catherine returns to Dr. Brian Weiss and tells him that she had been to a psychic called Iris who had corroborated all the lifetimes accurately the way they had recalled them in the sessions with Dr. Brian Weiss. The way the book is written is very simple. In half the book, he talks like a doctor. He uses terminology which is not very complicated for a layman to understand. The other half of the book consists of transcription of the tapes that he made of the sessions. So he has not tampered with any of the material that he got directly from Catherine. And I personally feel that is the most interesting part, which validates everything that is written in the book for me. As for you, dear readers, I would not recommend that you believe each and every word that you read in this book. But I would just say that it's worth reading, and I would suggest that you read it with an open mind. Stay tuned for more such reviews. If you like this review, please let me know in the comment section below. And please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such reviews and some interesting information on other things as well. Catch you soon.